definitely gotta watch it, man. Wow. Sheesh. What up, y'all? What up? What up? Hoops Legend, what up? OMG. Hold on, Hoops Legend. Well, who is this again? Who? That's a new name. But I see you got the blue shield. You know, they changed it from the blue right into a blue shield. Oh, Peter, what's good, Peter? Listen, Peter, I want to apologize to you because I was apologizing to all my family, right? I basically left because I dang near had got into 3,000 subscribers, created a family of great people, even the trolls. I love the trolls too, but I created a family of great people, and it's just the watch time hours. I was like, man, I gotta get better at making longer videos, right? So I made a whole nother YouTube channel where I was trying to concentrate on being good at longer videos. I said, and it had me taken away from you. I'm gonna be honest. I left this channel for like a month. Then I would sometimes come back. Well, like once every 2 weeks, I was doing a live, right? And that was crazy of me. Oh no, this is the main channel. We're sticking with this. We're sticking with this. I love you to life too for giving me those hearts. We're sticking with this. I'm not trying to. Don't get me wrong, I got those other channels, but this is my main channel. I'm good at making short videos. But besides the shorts, the live. This live is where my family's at. I got a lot of y'all. I got a lot of great mods. G4C, what's going on? If you are new, I need you to subscribe first and foremost. But this is BenHasLuv TV. We promote no drug use. We don't do drugs. We don't drink. We eat healthy. See, I just ate. See that gut? I just ate some oatmeal and some fish. All right, I did my first workout. But you treat yourself right first. That's what I always tell everybody. You gotta treat yourself right. What does that mean? You should read. At least read a decent book. 15 minutes a day. I've been all right. Simps in the house. Word up. I heard what Sim said. But yeah, it was just the pages. I'm not gonna lie. That was trying to do all these other pages. That was making life more slower. It was slowing down my life trying to make these other pages because I got like 3 other pages, and I was really trying to make. Because don't think I just left from you guys and I just sleeping every day. No, I left. I was like, man, I need to get better at making longer videos, and it didn't work. It took so much of my time out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good at making short videos. Y'all already see them, the girl videos, the comedy video. Everything I do, the exercise video, is a short video. It's just, I was like, you know what? I need people to watch longer. I gotta get good at making these long videos. Y'all don't gotta worry about that no more. We're sticking with it. I didn't cancel those pages. I'm still gonna try getting better at making longer videos, but it's not my concentration now. Besides the longer videos, the lives. And I remember I Show Speed said this also. Of course, New York got beautiful women. I'm about to go out there right now. I try to get back to having my lives around this time. I'm normally supposed to be out on the street already, but had a hectic morning. Right? Well, a jam-packed morning, let me say. But yeah, man, we're about to go out there, do some interviews today. I did my first workout already. I hope everybody at least gave me 15 push-ups. That's it. That's all I need. I need just 15. I don't need a whole lot. I was gonna wear that. Like, I gotta buy new detergent. All types of money I gotta spend that I ain't got. Anyway, what's good with everybody though? You did 72. Damn, that's a lot, brother. Alright, Peter. Maybe the phone is not loud. Word. No, you're absolutely right. I guess I gotta do 15. Word 3162. You're definitely new. If you are new, I need you to first off subscribe. This page, BenHasLuv TV. Denise in the house. You keep changing your thumbnail, Denise. You hiding from the government or something? But BenHasLuv TV. I interview beautiful women. I interview beautiful women. Show brothers how to talk to women. Because we need to get with these women, marry them, have children, make a strong family. That's how towns, cities, countries, that's how they're built. When man and woman come together, have children, all these cities start to flourish. So that's what I promote on here. But we don't do drugs, we eat right, we exercise. That's what we do on this page. Ben meat, what do you mean? How much I do? Listen, when I go to, that's why I don't like to. I didn't. Okay, Sim, you and your walking. Sim, where do you live again? Cause you always emphasize walking. I'm glad you walk. I am very glad you walk. Taught me a lot about. Word up. I'm doing great, Denise. How about you? What you eat today? But yeah, when it comes to my exercise, I do a lot. That's why I don't like to, because it's intimidating. I intimidate everybody I go around, right? But just know, I try to do before 8 o'clock. Oh, you ate some beef? Okay, you cooked it or you brought it from the store? Before 8 o'clock, I try to do at least 2,000 to 3,000 reps. See, that sounds like a lot, right? Even though when you see it and how I break it down, you know what I mean? That's why I don't want to overwhelm everybody. So when they be like, what'd you do today? I go, sure you want to know? Or you sure you want to see it? I gotta go from 4. Word up, Peter. Okay. Listen, but Peter, we gotta always understand the women have to treat us right too. This is not just a one-sided thing. A girl, she needs to understand you also, Peter. I'm glad you got a girlfriend, but you gotta stay focused on Peter too now. You gotta make sure your grades are right. Just like I said, everybody should read a book at least 10 minutes every day. You know what I mean? And get at least a decent workout. You do that, grades right, read 10 minutes a day, decent workout, cool. Don't let that girl slow you down, but she needs to help with Peter, right? Like if Peter talks to her, she needs to make Peter feel good. You know what I'm saying? So it's good you got her. Just don't let her slow you down because you're too strong. I already know that. West Virginia, there's a lot of hills. Oh, okay, word up. Oh, yeah, you said VA. That's right. How about, like, y'all heard what he said. It's a lot of people that heard what Sim said. Or Chris, a lot of people in here, not enough likes. Let's get the likes up, y'all. We're going to get these lives, I told you, back to normal. 3162, brother. I'm lazy. I just listen, 3162. Riding the bike is still exercise. JD's in the house. Word up. We got some, I don't want to confuse the algorithm, but I'm going to drop a comedy clip tomorrow, JD. Here we go with the same jokes. Hey, what up, Hillman? You're definitely new. You definitely need to subscribe. Word up. Yes, 3162. Riding a bike is exercise. Of course, we would like to add a little more to that. You know what I mean? Just like I said, if all you can give me is 10 to 15, I need 10 to 15 push-ups every day. Number one, it wakes up the mind. I got all this grease on my face. I'm looking all beat up. Anyway, what's everybody? What time is it? Where everybody's at? Drop the times where everybody at, so I can know how to talk to everybody. I know that's you 3 o'clock. Hillman, that's a corny joke. Where are you from, Hillman? It's welcome with a 25. That's good. Yes, but Hillman, you definitely need to understand. Word up, Simp know what time it is. You definitely need to understand what you put in your mouth. Pause is the first part of the battle. Whether you're trying to gain muscle or whether you're trying to gain weight or lose weight. 815 UK. Okay. Well, JD, do you normally give me some push-ups? Because I need at least 15, because you always got some jokes. I need at least 15 push-ups before 10 o'clock. But, Hillman, the best thing is cool. That's great. That's not even half the battle, though. 2015. Oh yeah, UK also, Denise. I almost forgot. But you need to be very serious about what you're eating. Because you know what I mean? A lot of people's metabolisms are slow, a lot of people's metabolisms are fast. That's still an excuse. I'm putting it out there because that's an excuse you hear. Be careful about what you're eating if you're trying to lose. Yeah, JD, you still look like... Yeah, you still ugly. I mean, I don't know. Denise, how you doing today? You always changing your thumbnail. Everything all right? You said you obviously not blocked on YouTube. You were saying you were blocked. Oh, 13, 16. Oh, okay. Oh, no, you mean 316 in VA, Simp. I'm like 13, 16. You're not saying 116. VA, same time as New York. What's good though? Okay, JD is late. Okay, UK is late. So yeah, JD, I need my push-up. Simp, what's the day looking like? Or is the day over? Because you know, some people's days are over. Some people's days start 6 in the morning and they get home around this time from work. JD, I hope you give me my push-ups before you catch arthritis in your fingers from writing these dry jokes. Go drink some Gatorade because your jokes need electrolytes. Love you too, Denise. But yeah, we're gonna get these lives back to every day, at least for an hour. You know what I'm saying? I miss y'all, man. And we're not doing that again. We're not doing. I just started to understand the internet more. 15 flower ups. What are you talking about? I understand the internet more now. It's like, and just for everybody to also understand it, if you are posting in today, and this has been like the past 8 years, I was just trying to ignore it, but if you think you're gonna get rich off the internet, no, the internet doesn't pay, right? It's gonna make you famous before you're all popular, whichever word you prefer. It'll make you more popular before rich. My day is still here until I go to sleep. Oh, copy, word up. So if anybody's thinking they're gonna get super rich, it'll make you popular first. You just need to understand what to do with the popularity. That's it. Cause once I realized that, I'm like, oh. And then you could have brand deals. That's I'm not gonna say the new thing, but that's something, because that's always been out there. It's always been like that forever. You post on 20, 30 years ago, you post on the internet. No, MySpace came out, what, 04? So even when MySpace first came out, if it made you popular, Pepsi Cola will see that, Popeyes will see that, whatever company you can think of, they'll see it, but lots of times, they're not gonna call you. You gotta reach out to them. You know what I mean? It's just now, you gotta implement that heavily. You know what I mean? When you get popular, you need to reach out to these guys. Word up, JD. JD, did you eat some dog food yet? Or cat food? Which one tastes better? But yeah, man, we're not leaving this page no more, man. I'm not doing that. I don't know. Just like I said, I got those long I'm not even gonna really promote those pages. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, MySpace. That was 2004, and I wasn't even messing with that. But yeah, it's just something I have realized recently, because they are pushing all platforms, and that's what causes ADHD with a lot of people. It's a lot of the elites with a lot of tricks. Besides them making money, they want to make you dumber, right? By shortening your attention span. It's unfortunate. But what they have done, Facebook, Snapchat's been like that. That's how that's programmed. TikTok, they say Reels is, but no, they are pushing short videos. I bet you do. Oh no, you still. They are pushing short videos. So your attention span, on average, you'll be interested in anything for 15 to 30 seconds, and that's a shame. When you talk to a lot of people, that's why so many people look. That's why I can do what I do. Because I'm not programmed by this. Because a lot of people... What? Under the clothes... Oh. No, my head... Waves. But that's why I'm not programmed with this, and I can do what I do. A lot of people have stopped in, well, women, they'll talk to me for an hour. Sometimes I have to run away from them. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people's attention spans aren't there. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people in here, not enough likes. Like the stream. Oh, JD, why don't you write $BenHasLuv or somebody so I could pin it? Because my laptop broke. Where is it? Use your excuse me. Use your beef jerky looking fingers and write BenHasLuv or somebody. $BenHasLuv. And I'm gonna pin that. But yeah, man, y'all on one today. Denise, you still there? Yeah, I may have to get on a little earlier. I have to get on. Alright, y'all with that. And Sam, what? I mean, at least JD looked like a Indian in jail. Simp, what is your thumbnail? Big appreciate that, JD. I love y'all, man. That's what I said. I'm not leaving this, man. I'm not it was crazy. And I have people, I was advertising my other pages, and I have people sometimes spamming, Ben, what's up? Where you tripping? Where you at? And I'm like, oh man. You stupid. But yeah, I was going through the lives on YouTube, and I'm like, there ain't nobody like me on here. Like, I'm like, how would I leave the lives? There was nobody I could really. Oh, you stupid. There was nobody like I could do this with. You know what I mean? I was just going. I'm like, because I don't deal with all those other. I post on those other TikTok. Man, that's like extremely immature. I don't care what age you are. They're on there. What up to 2010? Oh, I thought you said daddy. Yeah, you're late on the joke, 2010. Go get some electric. Somebody give him a Gatorade also. But you definitely need to sub up. But yeah, TikTok, I just post on it. I try to go live, but boy, I'm telling you, there's 60-year-old people on there act like 5-year-olds. Twitter, you know, Elon Musk got that like a porno. So whenever they allow you to put anything on a platform, they flood the porno. They flood the pornography, negativity. You're gonna see people getting stabbed a lot. You be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but anyway, and then Facebook is regular. That's more long form stuff. Instagram is popping. I'm not even gonna lie, Instagram pop, but for lives I could personally talk. See how y'all cracking all these corny jokes? Even though all of y'all need to drink some Gatorade, but you ain't got a lot of people doing this. Like, you know what I mean? When I go to these other platforms, they act like they really want you to die. You're like, man, you don't even know me. You know what I mean? You're like, nah, man, if I was in front of you, I bet, because you know they see the muscle. If I was in front of you, I bet. Listen. If you was in front of me, that's why I was like, I can't deal with all the. I love this. I love YouTube. I agree. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. All of the platforms are great for networking though. That's why you have to be. Oh, what up, Duke? Okay, I ran in the house. Okay, and Black Cat, what you know how to you a hacker? Well, you're definitely new. I definitely need you to subscribe. But no, all of the platforms are great for networking. That's why if you're going to network, you need to produce more than you consume. Don't go on the platforms taking in that stuff. You need to, before you go there, have a plan. Okay, when I go to X, I'm gonna post these 3 videos. I'm gonna share it just that many times and get off. Because that just to soak that stuff in, you'll leave, go on the street, you'll want to do something crazy to somebody. Because you done seen 50 videos of a black person getting treated bad, or 100 videos of an Indian person getting treated bad, or another 100 videos of this person getting treated. You'd be like, dang. Yeah, we don't get too political on this spot, Black Cat, but I want everybody free. We don't get too much into politics or religion. But you definitely need to subscribe. And I do sub for sub at the end of every coconut water fresh from the tree. Of course, what did Duke? I agree. Yeah, coconut water. What made you say all of that? Simp, where did that come from? Then, but you're right. Word up. No, yeah. I want everybody to be free because at first, when I really started going live was last year in November. Right? I will always go live here and there. But last year in November, I had went live when I was out on the street, and I had caught like 30 subs in like 25 minutes. I said, oh, snap. You know what I mean? And then so I kept going live 4 or 5 times a day, and people will come in here arguing about religion and sexual preference. And I was like, nope, we here talking about men need to love ourselves. Everybody need to love themselves. We need to love on women, have these children, build these strong economies. But just like I say, I want everybody to be free. I don't want no harm to come to nobody that doesn't deserve it. But we don't get too deep into that because I walk over to cook. Y'all know I used to cook fish on stream a lot. I'll come back, 1,000 comments on everybody, hey, F you, this, but I was like, oh, hell no. Now, that's why, you know what I mean, even though I left you guys, but I have a lot of moderators, and they were really on top of it at the time. Pause. Oh, you grew up in Florida? What part of Florida, Simp? Oh, word? Yeah, see, Florida, I say this about Florida, right? Yo, yo, JD, we're about to take it, cause everybody, I know y'all will want to see what happens. Like, man, my life is dangerous, but so exciting. Well, everybody's life could be dangerous, but it's just so interesting. And people are like, man, you gotta show us more. You gotta show us more. I had certain people who were gonna record for me. I was gonna live stream on Kick. I still got my Kick account. You know what I mean? And I was getting those hours up. And you know what I mean? A lot of stuff started breaking. Anyway, JD, I'm definitely gonna not just fishing, take y'all everywhere more. Who you telling, Sam? Word. Oh, okay, everybody done did. I mean, what we did? I need to put in at least another 15 minutes. Miami? Oh, man. I mean, maybe later, but we're gonna get it way better. I just gotta get more people to listen. I deal with so many women, and after you give them some sex, they think crazy. It's like, thought you wanted to, we could really create content. You say you're here, now you just want me to pipe your head. I know I'm great at that, but let's get some work done. But Miami, as soon as I hop off the plane, I'm getting some booty from some chick. Miami's just like that. That's why I try to stay away from Miami, because Miami, when I first started to go to Miami, I went to the supermarket. I'm seeing big old, small waist, big old butt, natural. But you know, I like both, BBL. But in the supermarket, I'm like, damn, I can't buy some salmon without you making me feel crazy. That's when I was like, oh man, I don't know if I could deal with Miami too much. No, but see what, just like I recommend, because I stay focused. All I do is work, right? Stock market, which isn't the best. Create content, exercise. That's it. That's my life. Content, market, exercise. That's it. And we're trying to turn this into a business of people just being proud of themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, but it's a type of confidence you gotta have, JD. You see all that, when I tell y'all all this stuff I used to go through, I wasn't always like this, but you're right. And the fact that people can look at me and tell that I just work hard, whatever. They're like, man, he look like he work hard. It's intimidating, so it'll make people want to hurt you. It'll make people want to have sex with you. It'll make people want to help you. It's a lot of things that happen quick. That's why I had to. That's especially why I detox to keep my neurological system to clean it. Because everybody has parasites. I don't want to get too biological about the anatomy. You know how I'm just always reading to me. But anyway, facts spoken just like Spider-Man. But yes, it could be. If you come through Denise, I got it. I got a 2-bedroom apartment. I live here by myself. So you come here, we're gonna go half on a baby. I promise you that. But yeah, man, and it's not just me. It's anybody. If I'm telling you, when you finally, and I started this like 20 years ago, start to take care of yourself, opportunities come. And I'm extremely opportunistic. You know what I mean? When I go out, I try to put my, don't get me wrong, just like I said, it could be dangerous because when people are intimidated, they will really want to hurt you who don't even know you. That's why when you see these celebrities go through that stuff, you think it's just celebrities. No, it's somebody that looks like they work hard. If you work really hard on yourself and is extremely visible, it's going to be too intimidating. And I'm talking about somebody could see you once and want to hurt you. But then just like I said, somebody could go see you and go, wow, I got a company that's worth $100 million. He or she already looks like they work very hard. I don't know what they do, but it just look like they work hard. And at least they're eating healthy or something. Then they're gonna want to bring you in. So you know what I mean? It's a caveat to it. It's just once you realize that, you know what I mean? That's why I said I need my neurological system to be completely clear. And we all have parasites. That's why everybody should detox. When I say detox, that doesn't mean drinking something specific or meaning just stop eating animal, right? And eating fruits and vegetables for like and raw. Raw basically means do not cook the fruits and vegetables. Eat that for like 3-4 days. And number one, it'll clean out your second brain. People don't even know you have a second brain inside of your stomach. Not that it thinks exactly like the brain in your skull, but the pathways that it has for communication, it acts the same. That's why when you stop eating animal, but you got to understand what to eat, right? Because you could eat animal and it'd be bad for you, right? Word, appreciate that, JD. But when you eat plants for at least 3 days, and I hate this word, but you'll start to be happier. Yes, because it'll bring the cortisol. It lowers the stress level. Like, people don't even understand when your gut, that's why they keep saying gut health. You look at stuff and it says good gut health, good gut health. They keep talking about good gut health because your second brain is in here. When you clean it out, the body normally, and that's with everybody. It's not with black, white, green, yellow. When you stop eating animal, just like I said, you need to understand what type of plants to eat, but you will become happier. You won't even know why you're happy. And it's a funny feeling too when you realize, you be like, damn, it's like, today's just a good day. And you'll realize it. But it's a whole mind and body connection that people don't, like monks. Monks understand this more. That's why I was going to start a page about this, right? But 100% of us don't even know how to use the body, right? No, excuse me. At least 95% of us don't even understand how to use the body. Monks, a lot of them understand. Yes, those are great herbs. That's why when people say herbs, people normally think about something that they either can't pronounce or never heard of. People don't know that. Look at what Simp talking about. Ginger, cinnamon, those are herbs. They say honey comes from an animal, but I'm not a vegan. Spring water is the best water, but you got to understand what type of spring water to get. You have something called aquapana. That's probably the best so far, but every water goes through a chemical filtration system, right? Because every human being on the planet has disease cells dormant inside our body. What does that mean? Everybody has a disease cell in their body that's quiet. It stays quiet. It'll live with you forever. Everybody's born like that. And that's because of BC, before Christ, what they did to human beings. That's a whole nother story, right? But when you go to the doctor, 40, 50 years old, oh, you got cancer. What do he tell you? It's hereditary. Your mother had it. Your auntie had it. It's in your family. No, you have a lot of these things that monks don't get food or resources from stores like us. It's not about them not getting food or resources. They'll stay in silence for 2 to 3 months straight. That's why meditation, people don't even do meditation right, because it helps you understand the mind and the body connection. I figured out how to understand it, but because of social norms, the mind and the body connection is when you have a second thought, yo, I should go to the store. Matter of fact, no, I don't think so. That's the mind and the body. What is the mind and the body? That's why they say, oh, when you kill a baby in abortion, no, your your soul isn't present until 8 to 10 months after you're born. Why do you think you can't remember you being a sperm flowing through your father's body into your mother's egg, right? Monks, they understand how to because the body, it has nerves, all these cells, right? And they're active. When you're born, people go, hey, where do you go when you die? They say, well, where were you before you were born? I was in my father's nuts. Why can't you remember it, right? Because you weren't there. Your soul's not there yet. When your father ejaculates, hundreds of thousands of sperm cells swim to the egg. It's called genetic coding, right? Genetic coding. It's like when you make a video game, a PlayStation, it already has information that helps it to move. It doesn't need nobody to drive it. This coding is information that helps something move to the next level. That's what coding is, to layman terms, the definition. Something that helps something move to the next level without somebody behind the wheel. So you got this sperm, goes to the egg, gets to the egg, now it's called a zygote. The zygote is the woman's egg, right? And it creates 3 different levels. Mesoderm is 3 derms. It's 3 derms. Mesoderm, and I forget the other 2. Anyway, they create thousands of cells that has all these jobs. Thousands of cells. And these cells never stop working, because if they stop working, that means you're dead. Alright? So all of these cells, with thousands of these cells, with all these jobs, is creating your temple, your body. Now your body gets created first in the 9 months in your mother. Right? Now you have all these cells that are doing jobs, but you're not there yet. Your nervous system isn't developed yet. Right? Your soul comes 9 to 10 months after you're born. So when you're born, that's why you can remember closer to when you're younger, but you can't remember when you was a sperm cell. Right? But yes, monks, they concentrate more on the mind and body connection because they live more in silence. Social norms, whether they eat food or not, when you can have that marriage between the mind and the body, you can almost tell your body to do what it wants, what you want it to do. Oh, I got cancer? All right, cells, attack the cancer cells. I know, that's why I'm talking too much. You're right, Simp, because this is what had me on TikTok getting banned. That's why I was like, let me because on TikTok, the elites over there, they got an agenda. I'm telling people, because the best thing to drink is not spring water. The best thing to drink is fruit juice. But you need to buy a juicer. Yeah, it's not just that, but it's just that because like when you meditate, people meditate for minutes, maybe hours at a time. These guys meditate for weeks on end. So when you that's why if you could sit in silence for 2 weeks straight and just listen to what you hear, it may scare you, number one. It's going to amaze you, number 2, but you'll start to be able to control these things, because it's not just, yes, the monks live off the land, but they have more control over and I don't like to use that word because it's supposed to be a marriage. You and the mind and the body is supposed to work together. All right? But they have more, to make you understand, they have more control over their body. That's why if they get sick, they basically can talk to their cells to kill the diseased cell. It's almost like they'll talk to their cell to kill a diseased cell. It's almost like taking antibiotics. Antibiotics is basically a bacteria in a pill that goes in your body to kill a bacteria that's not supposed to be there. When you have the mind and body connection pretty much locked down, you can conversate with your body. Okay, cells, something's wrong. Go figure it out and kill it. I'm telling you, this stuff is amazing. When I first realized it, and yes, but all human. We are in a philosophical shell, a hypothetical shell. an imaginary, matter of fact, let me use that word, an imaginary shell, Simp, because it's only because we're not, a lot of us aren't privy to that information. If you study people from back in the day, just like I say, BC got AD and BC. BC is before Christ. All of the Bibles, I don't care what religion you are. I'm spiritual, I'm not religious. I don't care what religion you are. But all of these Bibles out there, basic instructions before leaving Earth, what do they tell us? They talk to us about stories from back in the days. That's what every Bible talks about. I don't care, Muslim, Jewish, it talks about stories that happened back in the days. And all of the Bibles talk about Adam and Eve were the first. That's why I'm not going to get too much into it, but they talk about Adam and Eve, even though that's Masonic symbolism because it really wasn't just two people. But they talk about Adam and Eve. There was life before Adam and Eve, and these books talk about it. But a lot of stuff happened with, like, everybody knows all these Bibles have they've been rewritten 1,000 times. Lots of scriptures that have been taken out. They had the Egyptian Bible is the closest one to what happened recently. But you got to understand, all Bibles start somewhere, but there was a beginning before where all these Bibles started, and they have that information. But a lot of it's information. Yeah, but my basic thing is treating yourself right. That's the whole gist of this whole conversation. No drinking, no drugging if you can. I know, like I said, I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to take ecstasy. Yeah, I used to drink alcohol. That's why I want to stick on the main subject, right? Treating yourself right, treating yourself focused. I'm 43. I've been hearing this for so long. Oh, you don't look your age. And some of them try to make an excuse for me. Oh, it's his genes. It's his genes. That's what it is. I'm like, yeah, you're 25 and you look like my grandfather. With the cigarette and the bottle of liquor hanging out your pocket. I'm a testament. When you don't do drugs, you don't drink. I get it. Some people occasionally drink. You don't drink, you don't do drugs. You eat healthy. Yes, they do. Not just books. They got beans down there. It's 9 miles of a whole Netflix. What is it called? Karate Nuns? It's not. Yeah, Google it. Or if you got Netflix, or if you know how to watch any movie on the internet, like how I do, right? But Karate Nuns, Samurai Nuns, anyway, it's just when Americans, they'll just throw all this information in your face because they just know you're so stupid. But they talk about it. They talk about it. And fighting nuns, American ninja nuns, it's fighting nuns or something like that. It's karate nuns. You know, I'm up on all of those stuff because, you know, a lot of these movies tell 95% of the truth. They'll just make it seem fictional. Like James Bond. People don't even know. James Bond's a real story. Like it was a British CIA agent who knew the author. They were friends. And then the author, and he ended up telling his business because, you know, CIA agents, they're supposed to keep quiet. So he'll tell his friend all this stuff. Yeah, man, I'm doing all these threatening jobs and sleeping with all the women. Yeah, no, you got a lot. Yeah. But yeah, that's how James Bond came about. He's like, you for real? He made a book, then movies. But yeah, Simp. No, but if you want to because you got Simpsons, you got Rick and Morty, you got a few shows. And not just cartoons, though. Not just cartoons. Excuse me. But you got a few shows. But if you want a direct one to where America basically says, kiss my behind, you're stupid, the Marvel comic industry. Ooh, boy. They tell everything. They tell everything. Iron Man 2, that's the Twin Towers that happened in New York. Go watch Iron Man 2. It's the Twin Towers situation that happened in New York. It was a few Marvels, because Marvel always tell the business, and they're like, y'all fools don't even, y'all not even gonna believe this. I forgot, man. There was a few of them. I think it was some Thors, but off the top of my head, Iron Man 2. And then when you start watching them, you're gonna start. Now that I say it, when you watch Marvel movies, you can relate it a lot to what's going on in the United States. You're like, hold on, that happened. Cold War, all types of stuff. because, you know, especially with Captain America, you know, they said the Cold War was a lot of... Because you're saying wink, wink. You don't even know, like, because that's, like, true. That's why this stuff I'm telling you, when I realized how to, with the mind and body connection, you feel like you have powers. Because it's like you really are. People don't even understand. Inner thought. See, I just said I wanted to shave my back inside of my head. Isn't that like amazing? You could talk to yourself inside of your head, right? We are the X-Men. You can talk. People don't even realize that. You can talk to yourself inside your head and nobody else can hear it. At least, not the average person. When you understand the mind and body connection, you start to realize how you can do that a lot, in a lot of different ways. But yeah, you're right. Hey, see, I just put that in. You're like, wow, yeah, talking in your head is amazing. It's a voice that you do in your head, that you translate in your head, that you only can hear. And once you figure out a lot more, you'll be so surprised what else you could do. We are the X-Men. Oh yeah, Wakanda. Black Panther. Whoo! That's another one. All of our smart devices. All these smart devices across the world have something called coltan. Coltan. That's like vibranium with Black Panther. The Congo had coltan. When George Bush was in office, he messed up so much. This is how I started to realize about what was going on with the... And I said, hold on, isn't that like Black Panther? Their vibranium in Wakanda, they didn't. You had those blacks, those Africans. They're like, man. But it's coltan. That's in all of our smart PlayStation, TV, cell phone. They use all of this to it helps put a lot of information on such a small device. All right, coltan. Anyway, George Bush messed up the relationship with Africa at the time, especially the Congo. Why do you think they hired a black man? Barack Obama wasn't because electoral college, our votes really don't count. Like, people vote for us. Anyway, they hired a black man. One of those reasons was they needed somebody familiar, because whenever you're trying to infiltrate somebody, one main thing you want to do is make them feel comfortable. One of the quickest ways to make somebody feel comfortable is what? Put somebody in front of them that looks like them. So off rip, they'll go, oh, I relate with this person. What up, Sharma? I6, you been here? You been here before? Armpit, you been here before? If you haven't, you need to subscribe. You been here because I6N seems familiar. But yeah, they put Barack Obama there. Barack, first time. Well, I do sub for sub at the end of every stream. Right? This is BenHasLuv TV. I interview beautiful women. I show brothers how to talk to women. But first, we don't drink, we don't smoke, we don't do drugs on this channel. If you do, cool. But I'm 43 years old. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I exercise twice a day. I eat plants 3 times a week. The rest of the week, I eat fish, preferably salmon. Right? We need also to get at least 10 minutes. You're also Muslim? Great, great. It's not, we don't talk too much about politics or religion on this channel. Just letting everybody know, you need to respect yourself first, then respect women, then respect everybody. All right? So I'm great. I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. It's great that you're Muslim. It's great that you're Muslim, but we don't get too political. We don't talk about religion too much. You need to understand, everybody loves everybody on this page. Word up. See? You see, Sharma? You see how we give it up? You see how we give it up? Everybody loves everybody. Whether you're Muslim, Jewish, Christian, but we don't talk about religion. We just always try to give each other some advice or a helping hand with whatever. But we love women on this chat. We love women. We got to get with them. We got to marry them. That's what this is about. But yeah, Simp, I'm getting real deep. About 10 more minutes and I'm a clip it. See, I miss this, man. I miss this. That's why I can't do this on TikTok. I do this, somebody quickly go, oh, hey, nigger. Here we go. Don't get me wrong, they do that on here too. But TikTok, they try to act like they really would do something. You know, they get really immature. Then when you look at the person page, you're like, lady, you gotta be at least 67 years old. You acting like this. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, you got all the kids, but when I see old people doing it, I'm like, alright, okay, alright. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I was in front of you, old person or young person, it's not going down like that. But yeah, I did a lot of talking. I miss y'all. I love y'all to life. I love you to death. We don't do that on. We don't love nobody to death. We love everybody to life on this page. You know what I mean? Words of frequencies. That's what I tell. I really should start making pages or doing videos on that because people seem very interested with that mind in them. Yeah, you're gonna get that, Simp. You're gonna get that, and I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to it. It's just, I don't even know if I had mods. Like, I didn't really master TikTok yet, because I know it's just, after Trump made them do that deal to where you gotta spend all this money to go viral. Like, you can get famous on TikTok now. Denise is in the house, but you gotta spend all this money, and that's why I'll just post. That's why everything you post, you should put an advertisement behind it. Yes. If you wanted to reach, because it's no going viral no more without doing advertisement. You always had to put an advertisement behind you. And paying for an advertisement basically means you pay a couple dollars and they make sure your video goes to more people. That's always been since Facebook days. You always had to put advertisement. But especially now, they've seen that it's a $1 billion, soon to be $1 trillion industry, because everybody wants to get famous. And I hate the negative connotation that comes with the word famous. Because it's not just people want to be famous, people want to be comfortable. Because life is hard. Life is extremely time consuming. And people start using that word hard. No, it's just, life is extremely time consuming. It'll take up a lot of your time. And a lot of people don't understand how to structure it because so much of their time is getting taken up. If you take your time to do anything, you can accomplish everything. But TikTok is one of the main applications that you go to get famous, right? Because what comes with fame is money, but you got to know how to get the money from it. It's just when Trump got in office, he told TikTok, listen, you're not going to keep making all this money off of us Americans. You either give me TikTok or you give me more money. So the advertisements, what they would put on every video, you post a video, every now and again, it'll say, hey, give us $10 and we'll shoot this 200 views to 16,000, every so on and so forth. After Trump got hired, and it popped up, people don't even know what that thing, when they went on their TikTok, and after that deal was signed with him and TikTok, people don't even know what that whole box that came up on everybody's phone. If you went on TikTok, everybody saw it. It said something about this is the new agreement. They didn't even really know what they was reading. Now, every time you post a video, give me $30, give me $30, give me $30. We make it. I'm like, damn, $30? You got some people who post 6 to 15 videos a day. It's only if they were already established. They already got their advertisement engine. But now, to go viral, especially with TikTok on the average want at least $15 a video. I don't got it. I don't got it. I post 6-7 times a day sometimes. I pre-schedule everything. I don't got it. I don't got it. I'm gonna get some food for them. Alright, Simp, continue enjoying your day. If you are new, I need you to subscribe, y'all. I started the day late, but I couldn't leave without chopping it up with y'all. So at 4 o'clock, another 6 minutes, I'm going to I gotta leave. What damn battery's kind of low also, and then now I gotta rewash all this stuff. Oh boy. Am I gonna put that back on? I don't even want to do that because I'm looking at this. I'm like, hold up, it got, because that is definitely visible. That's the oil too. These my Oregons. What y'all know about the Oregon? Duh. I wore this with an outfit I like, but somebody like me, I can't wear bright colors. I get chased by gay men. Miss you too, Denise. I get chased by gay men at least every other week. I mean, every other day. Yeah, chase. When I tell people this, they go, what? They're like this. Because they think there's somebody. Because you know, gay men, they're like they got their secret society. They love a down man. A gay man, and I'll have cool gay guys that I talk to at the gym. They love a down low brother, like a gay man. I don't care whether he got on a dress, bisexual, or whatever. He loves to. He will grape if he can get the opportunity to sleep with grape a straight man. He will. And you know, in their society, they say bisexual men are straight. No, if he sleeps with men, he's just gay. I don't care. He sleeps with girls too. He likes to do stuff with men. So they will literally chase me because they think they see me on the train. I'm avoiding it because I'll peep it. I'm avoiding the eye contact. They'll be all the way over there. They will come and sit right in front of me, and I'll be like this. I'll still ignore it. Get off the train. Start walking fast. They start walking fast. I start jogging, they start jogging, and then that, because they think it's a game. And now when I go, yo, what are you doing? They start running. And that happens like every other day. I'm telling you, I got a great life. What am I going to wear that's clean? Because I didn't wash those good. What up, Death Tower? You definitely are new. If you are new, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. First and foremost, you need to subscribe. Help get this to 3,000. Matter of fact, we need to get this to 5,000 mother flipping subs, man. I'm gonna have some speed content coming for y'all because on this page I interview women, and I'm talking about interview women from all over the planet, and I post them. I think some stuff been, you know, and I pre-schedule it, so. Just look on the page. You know, I'm back on this page, so every day you're gonna get like 2-3 videos of me interviewing some beautiful woman from some country, asking her, you know what I mean, how is life being a woman from your country? You know what I'm saying? Then also reaction videos. Those are only 2 things I'm putting on this page now: reaction videos and women interviews, because I see that's what y'all like on this page. And that's all. Tower, where are you from? Fool Deaf Tower, where are you from? You're definitely new. What y'all know about the Levi? These are so tough. Levi's, you know, like the Levi jeans. You see that? What does that red say? Levi. Where are you from, Deaf Tower? I hope I can get at least. Oh, what are we in July? Yeah, no school, so it's 4 o'clock. But I gotta like run out there. I'm definitely gonna get. When are you back on live? Tonight. Every afternoon. Okay. Put this in your book, Denise. And I may make it a little earlier. Every 2 p.m. to 4. Or should I make it that? Yeah, I'm gonna post it. Now I post it. Right, Denise? But from every 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern North American time. 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern North American time. That's where we're gonna consistently do that. We're gonna consistently do that and keep that going. Okay, I love y'all to life. I gotta go. It's 4 o'clock.